Well, G-Pick is back. I thought I'd walk you through some of the lessons that I learned and modifications that I'm making from our maiden voyage this last weekend. Got another trip planned in a couple of weeks, so I thought I'd set everything back up and make sure it all works like we want it to. So the first thing we learned was the Bimini top with a 54-inch spread versus the 51-inch on the rib ports or star ports. It's just a little bit too wide, and I think putting too much pressure on it. So what I did was I took the 3-bow and cut about 1 3/4 on one of the sides. So basically just a hacksaw and then a drill to drill the hole so that I could put it back in without doing a lot of modification. Yes, I know it would have been more appropriate to cut it in the middle and then put a sleeve, but thought I'd do this the quick and dirty way first. If I need to take off more, then I'll do it on the other side. It just seems to be a lot easier. So that'll be the first thing I set up. I'm going to put up the raft in 110-degree temperature. It was a little warm. The hand pump worked great, but we went ahead and purchased a Tomiko inflator deflator, which I think is going to really work out well. So it's got the battery, it's also got a car charger, and it's all charged up and ready to go. Hopefully it's got the right ports for the inflation and deflation. But it's a real compact unit, so I'll be able to set it at 2 psi for the 4 chambers on the outside. I'll set it up to probably 8 psi for the floor. Once I get the 2 psi for all the chambers, then I'll go ahead and put the seat in and put the top on. Now we'll see how that goes. Then I'll inflate it up to 3 and 9. Then I also purchased a adapter hose for the 5 horsepower propane engine, so I could use as a backup spare in case my main tank ran out. The main tank, you can see the level of the fuel, but a little bit difficulty in some of the lighting. So I found myself kind of second guessing myself on how much fuel I had. So one of the other owners had used a 1-pound cylinder, and so I just went and picked up another hose that I can attach to the motor and to the 1-pound cylinder and be able to go from there. I also picked up a Fluke Anchor 4.5 pound that I think is going to work out really well when we want to find that nice quiet cove and just sit without having to worry about the boat waves pushing us into shore. So I'm going to get everything all set up. I'll do a time-lapse video so you don't have to watch all of this.